Hey guys, hope everyone is doing well. My name is Mr. Walston. I'm a counselor here at Heritage High School, and I'm here to talk to you today about the upcoming registration process for our next school year. A couple of things that you want to keep in mind as we go through that process. Number one, you need a working PowerSchool account. It can't be your parents' account, it has to be your personal PowerSchool account. Make sure you know your username and your password. If you have any issues with your PowerSchool account, please go to the Media Center. They'll be glad to help you out with any issues that you might have. Going on to the registration process, some things to keep in mind. First and foremost, we need to think about our graduation requirements, what it's going to take to get out of Heritage with a diploma. Just a brief overview. To graduate, you need 4 math classes, you need 4 English classes, you need 4 social studies classes, and you need 3 science classes. You're also going to need 1 credit of health and PE. It has to be health and PE. It can't be team sports or weightlifting or physical fitness. Most of you probably took health and PE your 9th grade year, but if for some reason you didn't, make sure that you have that somewhere in your schedule. A couple of other things to remember during registration. One, think about your plans for after graduation. If you're thinking about going into a 4-year college, they might require some classes that don't necessarily fall under our graduation requirements. One example of that would be foreign language. Any 4-year public university in North Carolina requires students to have 2 credits of the same foreign language as they graduate high school. So at Heritage, that would mean that you would need 2 credits of either Spanish, French, Chinese, or American Sign Language. So keep that in mind when you're doing the registration process. Finally, I want you to think about this one word, and it's an important thing to remember when we're doing registration, and that's balance. We want you to challenge yourself and increase your academic skills, but at the same time, we want you to have a balanced schedule where you're not completely overwhelmed with a course load. Think about things that you're doing outside of school and how that's going to impact your time to be able to work on schoolwork. Like I said, we want to challenge ourselves and do the best we can, but at times we can overload ourselves to a point where it really can hurt us. Think about what you're good at. Think about things that you're passionate about. In those areas, I think it would be a good idea to go after higher level classes. And maybe if you have an area where you're not as strong, keep that in mind also. We want to have a schedule that helps you, but we also want you to be happy and healthy, and a schedule that you're comfortable with. With all that being said, registration will start in about a week. If you have any questions, please go see your counselor. Anyone will be glad to talk with you if you have any questions about that. And good luck through the registration process, and I hope everyone has a great next year.